Welcome to the Travis Augustine Show.
This is Travis Augustine. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is my first podcast. I am live and I want to talk about some things today. SpiderMan brand new day that came out last Thursday. My music and video games, and I always wanted to do a podcast. I just never really had the chance or time to do it, but podcasts are fun and I like doing them. And hold on for a second there. I'm live and hold on for a second. I think I need to get the thing on the screen here. Bear with me, guys. This is my first podcast. So I'm trying to, let's see how I get this on the screen here. Hold on for a second. Yeah. So I'm trying to, let's see how I get this on the screen here. Hold on for a second. Yeah. There we go. That's how we do that. Okay. So I'm trying to, let's see how I get this on the screen here. Hold on for a second. Yeah. There we go. That's how we do that. So, anyways, I want to talk about SpiderMan brand new day. So I went to watch SpiderMan this weekend with my girl. And like she's not really a Marvel fan like that. So I mean, and now this is one of my most watched movies of the year because I really want to watch it really bad. And I mean, so far, I mean, this year movies has been kind of great and kind of mid. I mean, I did like the Odyssey. I like the Michael movie. Um, Let me see here. But Spider-Man, I was really interested in watching Spider-Man. I really want to watch the movie. I like Spider-Man was one of my most watched movies of the year, next to Avengers Doomsday. So so we go to the movies and like she's not really a Marvel fan like that. She doesn't really know the characters, but she wanted to watch it with me. And this is my girlfriend I'm talking about. So she wanted to watch it with me. And so when we go to the movie theaters, half through the damn movie, like she's talking and asking a bunch of questions. And I'm like, baby, I want to watch this movie. And why are you talking? Why are you whispering in my ear and shit like that? Why are you doing that? And she's like, I just want to know the characters. Like, what's he do? What's he do? Who's the green guy? I was like, who's the green guy? Just the look on my face. Like, who's the green guy? Then the guy, because the theater, it was packed. It had a lot of people in there, So the guy that he looked at me and I looked at him and he just shaking his head. And so like I can see my girl looking at me. She was getting upset. Like she wanted to slap the crap out of me, So I like, babe, I said, can I please watch this movie? Now I can explain the Hulk to you after the movie. She said, no, I want to know now because I was like, oh my God. I think she did it on purpose. And, we had a long conversation about that after the movie was over. But anyway, so Spider-Man Brand New Day was a great movie. It was great, like the whole story, the whole plot. I'm not gonna spoil anything because I'm not gonna do that. I don't do stuff like that. So if you haven't seen Spider-Man, go watch it. It's really great. I think it's one of the best Spider-Man movies that Tom Holland made. Because actually, to be honest, I mean, I liked it No Way Home. It was the nostalgia was great, but I didn't like, the first two movies. I thought it was like more teeny boppy Spider-Man, and I feel like the first two movies Spider-Man was getting. The first two movies, Spider-Man was getting babysit, especially by Iron Man on the first one. I did not like it. You know, I didn't like it. I think it was not good. It was not good at all. So, but this one I really like. I think it's like I'm gonna put it next to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and I don't care what nobody says because that's how I feel. So I'm gonna put it next to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. But it was a great movie. It was fantastic, and I really liked it. So like go watch it. Go watch the movie. It's real good. Like the movie's already made like $1 billion. So, that's to be expected. And then past Endgame. Like it's gonna break Endgame's record, no doubt about that. It's probably gonna be like it's one on like it's like let me see. Michael was made 1 billion. Super Mario Brothers Galaxy made 1 billion. I think those two. I think they were the only two 1 billion movies in theaters this year. Yes. But we still got Avengers. The Avengers Doomsday. So that's gonna make $1 billion. Like that's the most anticipated movie of the year. So but I went and watched. It was great. I love the story. Tom Holland did his thing. The girl from what's her face from Stranger Things, the one that played Jean Grey. And that's just a spoiler. That's probably one little spoiler, but I'm not even gonna say the girl that plays for Dangerous. Well, I guess I am like if you've seen the movie, but if you haven't watched the movie, then I'm sorry. But she played Jean Grey in the movie, and she was really great. She was like the main. It's not like it doesn't have really a main villain on this movie. It's like the comic books. If you read the Brand New Day comics, so it's not really a bad guy per se. But she was great. I think she's gonna be an excellent Jean Grey for the future. What Marvel's gonna do because Marvel was slipping, especially after the end games. You was slipping and tripping, especially with the movies you were coming out with. Now I did like I know a lot of people did not like Ant-Man, but I did. I thought it was pretty good. For what it was, everybody said Ant-Man was trash. So Shang-Chi was pretty good. I didn't like the Eternals. I didn't like the Marvels. Let's see. I liked the No Way Home. After Endgame, they were struggling big time. It's like they were trying to figure out real bad, and that whole thing with the Kang thing, that just messed shit up big time. So it was pretty good. Spider-Man I'm talking about here. So I give it a 9.5 out of 10 because it was that great. I heard some people say it was boring and long and it dragged up. Come on, what are you talking about? Like, come on. So it was pretty good. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a great movie. Still other movies I gotta watch this year. Odyssey I haven't seen yet. Street Fighter. I don't know. It looks like a fun movie. It's not one of those movies that I want to take seriously. So it was pretty good. And then you got your others. I like movies that I seen. What's the girl with Andy? Her name is Andy. She plays the crazy girl with the boyfriend. Inception. That was pretty good this year. I really liked that movie. That movie was a bomb. Let's see here. We had a lot of other movies that came out. Scary Movie 6 was not that good. That was trash. I didn't like that. I didn't like Scary Movie. I just think they were just doing too much. They should have stopped though. They should have stopped after 2. To be honest, like that movie just dragged on. I didn't like it. Scary Movie 6 was like, it was not it for me. I don't know about you guys or anybody else. If you liked it, then kudos for you. But I did not like it. I did not like it. Project Hail Mary was really good. I enjoyed that. I really, really enjoyed that. I watched the movie I watched Project Hail Mary like 5 or 8 times by now. The Michael Jackson movie. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, so I enjoy that. So like my biggest two movies of the year, Spider-Man and Avengers. So like I can't wait to see what Avenger does. I mean, I've seen the trailer, looks pretty good. Uh so I cannot wait for that. That seems like a really pretty good movie. I mean, it's gonna make $1 billion. Guaranteed. Because from what I've seen from the trailer, and then you got Doctor Doom doing his thing, and then you got some of the OG Avengers back, like maybe a few. You got Chris Evans coming back as Captain America. And a lot of people say it's a variant of Captain America, but I don't believe that. I believe that to be the real Captain America. Then you got Thor, my boy Thor, coming back. So I mean, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's like I just can't wait. So yeah, Spider-Man. So go check it out. The story was real good. It was a great story. So that's the thing about movies. It's got to balance out. It's got to have a great story. It's got to have a great, you get your action scenes. That's easy. The action scenes are easy, but if you got the story is really the important part of a movie. Because if it doesn't have a great story and it's just a bunch of action, it feels like a Michael Bay movie or something like that. Like those Transformer movies with Michael Bay. Now it's too much action, but not a great story. So, except Bumblebee, but Michael Bay didn't make that one. I really enjoyed Bumblebee. Bumblebee had a great story. So like I went and watched it this weekend, and it was great. Besides my girlfriend annoying the hell out of me in the movie theaters. I mean, they're really pissing me off. Her asking questions about characters when you're trying to watch a movie, like that would annoy anybody. So I'm sorry, baby. Yes, yes. That's what you did. Like I'm just letting it out. No, you know how blunt I am. So, but this is my podcast, my first podcast, and we're gonna have a lot of fun on this. And you can go to my YouTube channel. I like to stream old cartoons from back in the day. Like nostalgia. I'm a big nostalgia person, and not because just of my age, but I'm very nostalgic. Like I love watching them old cartoons like Garfield and Friends, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Captain Planet. What's the Captain Planet? I think it was called Captain Planet and the Planeteers. I had some more back in the day. You had so many classic cartoons. Oh, Mask. Wish I got streamed. Go check that out. Mask, the first Mask. Woo. That was so good. That was good. I really enjoy that. That's a real good little cartoon back in the day. You have Transformers. I love Transformers back in the day. You had Inspector Gadget. You had let's see, the Power Rangers was pretty good. I mean the OG Power Rangers. Then after that, it just got all out of hand. So yeah, my YouTube channel is just to like entertain, but I want to do like a podcast every week, talk about some things, life, sports, entertainment. You guys can come on here and discuss video games. Oh, I love video games. We could talk I like from classic video games from all the way back in the day to now. The video game industry. I wanted to talk about that a little bit. So Microsoft cotton, but they raised up the prices on the Xbox again, and I don't like this whole Realm Crisis thing is just ridiculous. I mean, it's like, come on now, who in their right mind is gonna pay for an Xbox as of right now in this time frame? After that console's been out for 6 years, 6 or 7 years, I think 6 years. 6 years. Who is going to pay $800 for a console? Like, and it's not just the Xbox, it's the PlayStation 5 too. It's also crazy. Who is going to pay, unless you go to like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, Like you always caught one for like $200 some dollars. You know, somebody's always selling one. But as like a brand new one, it's no way in hell I'm paying for that. I got a gaming PC anyways. You know, so like it's no way in hell I'm paying over $500 for a console. I am not doing it. I am not doing it. Like it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. And nobody's gonna buy that. Nobody's gonna pay for that. Most people are right now, unless they didn't sell it, they already own the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox anyways. Then the Steam machine came out free last month or two. I think last month or something like that. And that's expensive. And it's a downgraded PC. So like yeah, I'm not like, I mean, the games are getting more expensive, so you got to save your money. You have to save your money. You have to save, like, just to get, because, I mean, it was no problem for me, like, Grand Theft Auto 6, because that's the most, just like the movies, like Avengers and SpiderMan, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the most anticipated game of the year. Actually, it's the most anticipated game of the century. You're like, I mean, because we've been waiting for this game for what, like 6, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10. I don't know. It's been so long, since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. But and Rockstar, they they were like, people's gonna buy it, so we're gonna price this game at $100 some dollars. I think the basic version is 80. Like, but nobody wants to buy the basic version because everybody know the full version gives you everything. So like man, I don't know what to say about the video gaming industry. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it is really, really crazy. And some games will be like, well, games were like expensive back in the day. It was expensive back in the day because they were making cartridges. Those things were expensive to make. That's why games were so expensive back in the day. As the times went on, like when the PlayStation 1 first came out, the games started to get a little cheap, because discs are easy to make than a cartridge. It takes a lot to put that in a cartridge, all packing it all up. So, like, games start to get cheaper, and then now it's raised back up again because of a freaking RAM crisis. It's not even that. It's just that games are just, that's what the companies want. That's what they want. They feel like, well, my game is so great that I made this, they're gonna buy it anyways. And that's what we do. We buy it because it looks damn good, So, I mean, you have to save your money. You have to save your money. When it comes to games, I ain't talking about consoles. Consoles, that's ridiculous. But if you already have a console and you want that certain video game, you have to save your money. So, that's what you do. But like, yes, I'm not gonna be in here long. I mean, I was just testing this out. This is my first time in the podcast. I'm not gonna be on here long, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about in the next few weeks. I'll talk about sports. I'll talk about life. You want to talk about girls? You want to talk about video games? You want to talk about anything? Just come on here and we'll talk about it. Ask me questions. I will feel free to answer them. Like, we could talk about anything that you want to talk about. Like if you have problems, we talk about that. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm down for anything. This is a new podcast, the Travis Augustine Show, presented by TA Productions. That's my little TA production company I got on there. It's up and coming. So I also sing. I do music. I've been doing music, singing and dancing since I was 5, and I love writing music, and I love writing books, and doing films, and I just love doing that stuff. It's my passion. But so you can check out Travis Augustine at all your music platforms. At all your music platforms, Spotify, YouTube Music, Pandora. The list keep going on and on. And I got some pretty good music. I mean, you want to check those out. It's R&B, hip hop, and pretty good music, dance music. You can check those out. But my podcast is, I'm gonna try to figure out what days I want to do my podcast. you know, stuff like that. But so this is my first day, and I'm pretty tired because I came back from work at 4 in the morning. But I was wondering, see, I got me a new mic for my PC. I'm like, since I got my new mic, I can do my podcast. So I want to get a shout out to my boy. He's a legend on YouTube. His name is Hard 8 Times. I've been watching him for a very long time. I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to another guy named Goose. He streams on YouTube too, video games and stuff like that. He's very entertaining. So Hard 8 Times and Goose, go check those dudes out. I think Goose is okay, yeah. Sorry about that. I was just like reading this mail. But anyway, so I stream every week. I'll be streaming maybe one couple days a week, or maybe one day a week, so we can talk about these things. Talk about life, talk about all these everything that's going on in life. You have a problem, come talk to me about it. I mean, I love to listen. The video game industry. If you want to talk video games, sports. I know it all. I do it all. I watch sports. I'm a big NBA fan. I'm a big NFL fan. I'm a big baseball fan. I know the history of the games. You want to talk those? You want to talk sports? We can do that. So music, I love music. I'm a big fan of history of music. So like, if you want to talk these things, just let me know. And so I was just trying this out. It's my first. So I guess this could be my first episode. So this is Travis Augustine, the Travis Augustine Show, presented by TA Productions, and you guys have a great day on this Monday. This Monday morning. I know some of you are at work. What it's like? It's 8:41. So I was supposed to be at work today, but I mean, I work a double, so I got off work this morning, but I was supposed to go back at at 8, but I told him I couldn't do it. I was tired, so I was supposed to work a double, but nah, I was doing that because a guy missed last weekend. He decided not to come to work. I guess he's sick or something. He was sick all week, and I was filling in for him. So, but yeah. So every week, I think maybe on a weekend we can do this thing. We can talk about Saturday morning cartoons and all good stuff like that. Nah, but maybe on a weekend, because that's the only free time I have. We can do this thing and get this thing popping. But this is this is Travis Augustine, and thank you for coming. If you come in, you always come in and watch what you miss and stuff. But thank you for coming in and listening to me real quick, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.